and that's what we want. But any type of possession of drugs while we put you on probation can be catastrophic for you. You understand?
Yeah.
Which means you would be separated from your child for a lengthy periods of time, probably. All right. Back on 24 CR 464, again, the state of Texas versus Denise Woods, who's present with Mr. West. And there are two other cases here. On this 24 CR 464, there was amended motion to revoke unadjudicated probation. The court, after hearing, found true allegations 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 of the amended motion to revoke probation, and the defendant's deferred or unadjudicated probation was deemed to be appropriately revoked, and your unadjudicated probation is no longer there. I then found you guilty of the underlying offense, the second-degree felony of illegal possession of a controlled substance, and then sentenced you to 10 years in prison and placed you on probation for that. That is the foundation of what's going to happen on these other two cases, 25 CR 1101 and 1841. Does the defendant, Denise Ann Woods, waive formal readings of these two indictments and arraignments? Can we proceed in summary?
Yes, Your Honor.
25 CR 1101. In summary, this alleges that on or about October 4th, 2024 in Jefferson County, Texas, you committed the state jail felony of illegal possession of a controlled substance. And this carries with it, if convicted, no less than 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail, and a fine up to $10,000 can be assessed. Do you understand the punishment range applicable in this case, ma'am?
Yes, sure.
An agreement has been reached where you would be pleading guilty, sentenced to 2 years in the state jail. That would be suspended. You would be placed on a regular probation for 5 years, and this would run concurrently with two other cases. Is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, sir.
And what is this, 60 days upfront time
That's right.
as a condition?
Because it's to hold her in jail.
That's the older Jeff when she has the baby.
Oh, okay. God bless you. And as a condition of probation, you must serve 60 days in jail. And the idea is that when it's time for the birth of the child, which is 2 months, that it's going to be in an environment where you're going to be free from access to drugs. And that's what we want. But any type of possession of drugs while we put you on probation can be catastrophic for you. You understand?
Yes.
Which means you would be separated from your child for a lengthy periods of time, probably. But this is your choice. Make the right choice. If I follow this agreement, you have no right of appeal of your case. Do you understand?
Yes.
How do you plead to this state jail felony? Guilty or not guilty?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty voluntarily and because you are guilty?
Yes.
Show you what's marked as State's Exhibit 1 here. Did you sign that?
Yes, sir.
Understand it, discuss it with your attorney. Are the contents true and correct? Yes. State, we have to speak out. So she.
Yes, sir.
State's Exhibit 1 tendered into evidence without objection.
No objection.
Admitted. You're mentally competent to enter your guilty plea. It's freely and voluntarily made. You know what you've been charged with. You were guilty of this crime and any lesser included offenses. You're giving up your rights to a jury trial and the rights to the appearance, confrontation, cross-examination of witnesses. Totally satisfied with the representation provided by your lawyer. All true, so help you God.
Yes, Your Honor.
State's Exhibit 1, Mark, made a part of the record for all purposes. Pre-sentence report waived.
Yes, please.
I'm going to follow this agenda with nothing further. I'm going to find you are mentally competent to enter your guilty plea. It is freely and voluntarily made. You understand and appreciate the consequences of pleading guilty. There is sufficient evidence supporting your guilty plea from State's Exhibit 1 to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. I now find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt of the state jail felony. I'm following this agreement. You are hereby sentenced to confinement in the state jail for 2 years. That will be suspended. You were placed on regular probation for 5 years. This will run concurrently with other cases. As a condition of probation, you must serve 60 days in the county jail, but it may it all depends on the birth of the child, of course. We want the environment of the birth of the child not to be in a facility, but in uh, not in a jail facility, but we want an environment where you don't have access to drugs so that the child is not harmed. Plus, you must successfully complete substance abuse felony punishment. You'll be, and that's good. That most people, overwhelming people, are highly successful from that program.
The other issue I have, I guess, if her baby comes before the 60 days, can we get the court to waive the rest of the time so she can get a safe P as soon as possible?
I want her in an environment that she doesn't have access to drugs.
No, I know, but I said, but if she has a baby before 60 days, can we waive that? She still has to stay in jail to wait to go to safety. But that way she doesn't have to wait, like, say 2 weeks if she has it early, and then you get safety quicker.
Bring it to me when it happens and I'll work with you.
Absolutely. Okay.
Yeah. Do you understand what has happened today in this case, man?
Yes, Your Honor.
Good luck on that.
She's good too.
Finally, 25 CR 1841. And the defendant waives a formal reading. This we can indictment, we can go in a summary.
Yes, sir.
In summary, this indictment alleges that on or about February 27th, 2025, in Jefferson County, Texas, you committed a third-degree felony of illegal possession of a controlled substance, methamphetamine. Do you understand what you're charged with?
Yes, sir.
If convicted, you face a term of not more than 10 years or less than 2 years in prison. In addition, a fine may be assessed not to exceed $10,000. Do you understand?
Yes.
An agreement's been reached, you would be pleading guilty, sentenced to 10 years in prison. That would be suspended. You would be placed on regular probation for 10 years. And as a condition, 60 days in the county jail for the baby to be born in a safe environment. And as a condition, also, you must complete substance abuse felony punishment facility.
Yes.
And you understand all of that to be the agreement.
Yes.
If I follow this, you have no right of appeal. Do you understand?
Yes.
How do you plead to this case? Guilty or not guilty? Are you pleading guilty voluntarily and because you are guilty?
Yes.
I'm showing you what's marked. You know what? I fouled up.
There was something that,
Yeah.
the 1101.
1841.
You still have it in key.
I'm not more open.
It was giving me problems earlier with.
Just give it a second, Judge.
On this one, I'm showing you what's marked as State's Exhibit 1. Did you sign that? Understand it? Discuss it with your family. Is everything true and correct here?
Yes.
State's Exhibit 1 tendered.
No objection.
Without objection, it's submitted. The same thing as before. The states you are mentally competent to enter your guilty plea. It's freely and voluntarily made. You know what you've been charged with. The indictment's been read to you, or you've read it. You were guilty of the crime charged and any lesser included offenses, and you were giving up your rights to a jury trial and the rights to the appearance, confrontation, cross-examination of witnesses. Totally satisfied with the representation provided by your lawyer. All true, so help you God.
Yes.
States Exhibit 1, part of the record for all purposes. Pre-sentence reports waived here.
Yes.
I will find and follow this agreement that you are mentally competent to enter your guilty plea. It's freely and voluntarily made. There is sufficient evidence supporting your guilty plea from States Exhibit 1 admitted to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. And I now find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt of this third-degree felony of illegal possession of controlled substance. I am following this agreement. You are hereby sentenced to confinement in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice to serve a term of 10 years. That prison sentence of 10 years shall be suspended. You are placed on regular probation for 10 years. There will be terms and conditions of probation which are normal and customary for this type of offense. Make sure you follow them, or your probation can be revoked and you can be found guilty and sentenced up to 10 years in prison. Do you understand what's happened?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. This is 1841. I can't open it.
Okay.